A mother almost needed her finger amputated after a cut from a nail technician's electric file turned into an infected, black growth. Brittany Guyot, 20, from Swindon, Wiltshire, claims the equipment used was dirty when she had acrylic nails fitted on March 15. Over the next few days, a bruise developed into what, at first, looked like a blood blister, but grew bigger and bigger. A small nodule the size of a centimeter became infected, filled with smelly pus, and left the restaurant manager in unbearable pain. Ms. Guyot was told she needed surgery on May 29 to scrape off what was diagnosed as a granuloma, or faced losing part of her finger. She has vowed never to have acrylic nails done again and is warning others to make sure the equipment used on them is sterilized properly. After sharing her ordeal on social media, her warning racked up more than 21,000 likes, comments and shares from worried Facebook users. Ms. Guyot said, "You see these things and never think it'll happen to you. I'll never have my nails done again. It's not worth it. I'd rather buy stick-on ones." The doctor said it could have been the tools the salon had used. They could have been dirty. I just want other girls to make sure they see the technician sterilized the equipment. I'd never seen them wipe them before. Make sure you go somewhere you trust. Ms. Guyot and her sister had decided to get their nails done at a local nail salon they had been to before. It has not been named. Ms. Guyot, who gave birth to daughter Harper a month after the injury, said, "When the man was shaping the acrylics, I felt him pinch me with the nail filer. He was quite rough, and when he caught my finger, it started tingling and burning. Nothing came up until a few hours later though. I didn't say anything at the time because they can be a bit rough anyway, and they've caught my skin a few times in the past." At first it looked like a little bruise, but eventually it started getting bigger and going red. It was a pinch at first, then it started to become a lump, a bit like a blood blister. I didn't think much of it and presumed it was a little wart that might fall off. As growth got bigger, it went white and Ms. Guyot's skin started to peel off. She said, "Then it went black and dried up. It could have been anything, even cancer." Ms. Guyot soaked it in salt water and covered it in plasters to stop it catching on things, and after Harper arrived, she worried about passing on an infection. She said, "When I went into labor with Harper it was fine because I'd covered it with a plaster, but when I got home it started getting bigger and bigger. I was concerned about it getting infected and harming the baby. When I showed the doctor, she'd never seen anything like it before." She She visited the walk-in center and was told she had a granuloma, a growth of tissue in response to inflammation. The doctor prescribed steroid cream, and she was told she had to stop breastfeeding. Most topical steroid creams are considered safe to use during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Ms. Guyot said, "I went to the walk-in center as it had started to smell and fill with pus. They gave me some steroid cream for it, which meant I had to stop breastfeeding my baby, and it didn't get any better. I'm really disheartened by that, because I was really enjoying breastfeeding and felt we had a great connection." On the second trip to the walk-in center at Great Western Hospital, Swindon, Ms. Guyot was given blood tests and an X-ray to make sure the granuloma hadn't fused to her bone. They phoned her to say she would need to have an operation where it was cut out, as doctors fear they would have to remove part of her finger. Ms. Guyot said, "I was told it would only continue to grow because there are blood vessels in it, so the only way to fix it was to scrape and burn it off." "I had blood tests taken and X-rays to check it hadn't attached to the bone. Then on Wednesday I went in for the procedure. They were worried about how low it would go down into my finger. They had a look, took a biopsy, and cut it out to remove it. It was very painful, but now it's off." Doctors sent the growth off for further tests, and Ms. Guyot said, "It was much bigger than I thought when they showed it me in the solution." "The nurse needs to have a look next week at my stitches and I have to keep it out of water when I'm in the shower. I've had to get help changing Harper's nappy too because of the bandages." "I'm now in a lot of pain and my finger is throbbing." Ms. Guyot is now hoping, by sharing her story, she'll encourage more people to take care when choosing a nail technician.